Teddy Man's back on the vlog. So that is how we stay organised and I plan for me and the team as a marketing agency owner. We've also hit 776 downloads on the podcast. 2027, the Creative Conversations going on tour. Watch this space. Good morning vlog. It has been a while since I vlogged. I think the last time I vlogged was the start of February, and basically because we launched the third season of the podcast, it's just a lot with a small team, having to do client work, edit the podcast, and obviously edit the vlogs, film the vlogs and stuff. So he's back! Teddy Man's back on the vlog. So yeah, it's been a lot. We've had such a busy start of the year and I think it's starting to catch up on me a little bit. But I'm back vlogging. So Amy's already at the office. I had a couple of things to do, so I'm just going in now and I'm packing my lunch to go in. I've decided to change up the vlog and actually, not change it up, but like give it a bit of purpose so that you guys are getting value from watching it rather than just like spend a week with me. So I thought this week we would focus on how I plan and organise me and the girls when running a marketing agency. So we'll go over that when I get to the office. It's bank holiday Monday because it was Easter yesterday, so we don't take bank holidays, but it's quite good when that happens because a lot of people do, so we can catch up on stuff. But yeah, just a busy Monday as always. So yeah, we're back. So I'm now in the office and I thought I would chat you through how I plan for our week. So I usually do this on a Friday. I'll look at what we've got coming and like divvy out tasks to the girls and me. So I'm going to show you, Amy's working in the office with me today, so I'm going to show you my Asana list and Amy's Asana list. Yeah. And you'll see the difference. I don't know why I'm so hard on myself, but Asana is a tool that I have used. I used it in not my old job, but my job before that. It's basically a project management tool and I find it really good. We only use the free version. You can pay for it. I don't really know the benefit of paying for it, to be honest, but I've heard a lot of people mention Notion as well. I have tried Notion, but I actually found it quite complicated. I like how simple Asana is, so let me show you. So this is what it looks like. It's literally just like a list. This is my week commencing the 6th of April list, all of that. And with mine, what I do at the start of the year is I go through and put all the weeks of the year in, so that if I think of something that needs done, I'll go and pop it in. So like I've done stuff for like the 18th of May, the 14th of September, 5th of October, although that's for a girls' holiday next year. That's not really for work, but I put all the years in. With the girls, I don't tend to do that. Maybe they're a couple of weeks ahead, but basically I'll look at our calendar and see what clients we're working on that week. Because we do what most of our business is retain our clients, then each week we're working on a different group of clients. So then I'll go into the girls and put their tasks. So you'll see this is Amy's. And then we've got like a things to do if time section that she can work on. And then Neve's as well. Hers is done for this week and next week. And then yeah, you can like assign the task to a day as well. So, and you can also set a task so it repeats. So for example, the paid ads clients that I manage, I check in with them every day, like Monday to Friday. So that's just set so that when I click it as complete today, it'll then come up as a task for tomorrow. So that helps. I also have a general clients project, but I like to view that as like a board. And this is pretty much all the clients that we're working on so that I could see all my clients, Neve's and Amy's, and it just allows me to see like where we are with things, what availability we've got and stuff. With one-off projects as well, I can move them to like waiting on client or it's finished things like that. That is how we use Asana. And then it just helps because sometimes we do work remotely, the girls know exactly what they're doing, they just log on. So there's no having to ask me what they're doing, everything is set there. So what I usually then do is look at Asana, what I've set myself for today, and then obviously my list is massive, so I just write down in the diary that Amy got me what I'm going to get done. So I try and break it down into 3 tasks. So for example, when I came in this morning, I've put my emails, so I've cleared my emails, and then I'll do GC's post for today and plan the content for April because we're at the start of the month. I'll then do ads check-in, and then I've got Instagram stories and TikTok to do for a client. So once I get that done, I know that needs done, I'll feel better, and then I'll look at what I put in Asana for today and then see, right, what's the other things that we can get done, and then I basically do that until I finish. So that is how we stay organised, and I plan for me and the team as a marketing agency owner. Hi guys, I'm going to the gym after work. This is why I look like this. Although, I mean, I don't really ever look much different, but just in case you're wondering. So, I have just done something that I've not really done for a very long time. I've actually made time to plan GC's content, and I think I've showed this on the vlog before, but I really just use a simple spreadsheet. And I've went through and kind of, these are our content pillars. So I like to do a post of us as like industry leaders, show off client work, me as a founder in the team, the podcast, and then any trending sort of relatable ones that can encourage engagement. And I've went through and I tried to make sure like each pillar's got a different colour. So I've went through and I tried to make sure that there's kind of one of each. We're obviously doing a big push on the podcast just now. So I'm actually doing nearly 2 a week for the podcast, which is great. The podcast is at, let's do this live, 719 downloads. Wow. So, and it was only like just over 2 weeks ago we said it was at 500. So I really do feel like with series 3, we are building momentum. So I'm hoping to continue that. And we got a lot of content from series 3. So Amy has broken them down into snippet videos for like reels. We're also going to do YouTube shorts with them, and then we've also got like quote stills from a lot of the episodes. So hopefully, even though we're not releasing the episodes, we can still repurpose and promote the podcast. So yeah, I'm glad I did that, because in March I was consistent and we still were posting. The podcast helps with that, but sometimes I just don't have the brain space to be like, what's actually the strategy here? So and we also did a content session at the end of January, and there's still a lot of content that we've not used from that, like me and Amy speaking to the camera. So going to start using that more this month. So yeah, that's how I plan our content and stay organised. The only thing I would say is I still kind of am posting the day it's going out, or sometimes I'm one day ahead. I would love to get to the point where it's like GC's a client and we're 2 weeks ahead, but it just doesn't happen like that. So this is where we are just now. Look at the state of me. I am so happy. I've literally sat here all day. I'm really in the need of a massage. I feel like my tailbone gets so sore when I'm sitting down all day. But I've had such a productive day. I have got everything done on my list that I set out to do. 2 things that I didn't have the brain space to do on Friday done and sent. And I've just finished doing my 2025-2026 tax accounts for my tax return. So I feel so productive, and I've had a really good Monday start to the week. I'm about to go to the gym. It's like 6:20. Really can't be bothered, but I didn't go last week because I was away. I was away with work, and it just wasn't a great week. So I'm going to go to the gym. Tomorrow I'm actually off for quite a bit of the day because I'm taking my friend's little boy Woody for the day, so I'm going to be off. I've got a call and a meeting in the afternoon. I'm meeting up with Neve tomorrow because she's got a new laptop, so I'm going to give her that. She is converting from Microsoft to Mac, which is exciting, so I'm doing that tomorrow. But yeah, I'm glad I got a lot done. I'm hoping I can get up early tomorrow, maybe clear a few things before I go and get Woody, but we shall see. So we're back. I've opened the vlog. I usually am like, oh, I don't know if I've got this in me doing this, but I've done it. Let's continue for the rest of the week. See you tomorrow. everyone. It is now Wednesday. It's literally just about to be 7 o'clock in the morning. I did not get a chance to vlog yesterday at all. I had my friend's little boy Woody from like 9:30 until like 2:30, and then I had a meeting with Neve and I was in such a rush that I didn't actually take the camera out. And I then went to see my granddad, and then last night when I eventually got in, did a couple of hours of work. So I'm up early, which is not, obviously I get up for when we start at 9 and stuff, but I got up extra early today. I got up at, well, I actually woke up at 6:15 and I was downstairs for 6:30, which is unheard of for me. I am not an early riser, and I think I've mentioned on the vlog before that I really struggle with sleep, but this year my sleep has been so much better since the start of the year, which has been amazing. It's been a wee bit of a stressful time recently, so my Aura ring says it's like interrupted sleep or something, but it has been a lot better. Oh, here comes Taz. I've actually been putting off doing this because I knew he was just gonna come through as soon as I start speaking. Anyway, but why I got up extra early today is I'm actually in Palace Beauty this morning, not for work. For me, I'm getting my nails done and a lash lift. So I like to, if I can, that's how else I stay organised. If I know I'm going to be away from my laptop for like a couple of hours, even if it's an appointment for me, or if it's like a content session, or if it's a meeting or anything like that, I try to make sure that I'm doing as much as I can before I go and do that. So like today I'm doing that, for example, then I've got 3 calls, and it's, even if you do have online calls, it just takes away a lot of the laptop time for me. So that is how I try and stay organised, is another tip that I do. You've just got to try and put the work in elsewhere to get it done. And like, for example, I was away in York last week for one of my clients, Phoenix, and the podcast was still going out at that point. We were still had to launch the last episode. So I worked on the Sunday to make sure that was all done, because I knew I was obviously going down to York on the Monday, so I wouldn't have time to do it. So it's not glamorous. It's not like, I just feel like there's always conflicting things online. Like, you need to work hard as a business owner, but you also need to find time for yourself. And to be perfectly honest, sometimes there just isn't time for yourself, and I've got to do the work at 7 in the morning or on a Sunday to make sure it happens. Today I've got that, and then a couple of calls, and then hopefully I get most of my list done. Wish me luck. This is the colour I have chosen. And these are my nails just now. And I'll show you them when they're finished. All finished. Fresh nails. I now should look like a new woman. I've got fresh nails and a lash lift. Back in the office, about to go into a call in half an hour, so I'm alone. This is what I do. I look at Asana and think, right, what can I get done in half an hour? So yeah, I'm going to be here until 6 tonight, because Amy comes in on a Wednesday afternoon and works after uni, so she's working 2 till 6, so I'll just work until she's finished. And yeah, so I'll show you behind the scenes of some of my calls this afternoon. I don't think so. The stats were a little bit dim in some areas, mainly the TikTok and the website. Obviously we're working on the TikTok to try and get that back up, and I do think we'll see a spike this weekend with Ladies' Day. So I thought it was a great concept. I think without even trying, it gets across the whole thing that Phoenix is about. So yeah, I thought it was really good. I couldn't see how you could improve it, apart from getting more guests. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Live update, guys. We just hit 754 podcast downloads. So the podcast like streaming platform we use, basically I upload it to Buzzsprout, and then it gets pushed to all the different platforms. They've got like different milestones, so like when you hit 10 downloads, 25, 50, 75, 100, 250, 500 and 750. So 750 was the one that we were close to hitting, and I only actually shared the 500 one about just over 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks. Obviously we've had the series, the new one, so that obviously helps because you're publishing an episode like every week. which we did in March. But yeah, the next one's 1,000 downloads, and me and Amy have just had I just did a quick Google and I told Amy, and apparently if you're averaging at over, what was it? I can't remember the stat, but basically we're in the top 50% of podcasts, and we're not far off of the top 25%. So I've just said manifested out there that we're going to take it on a tour. Yes. Maybe this is the first time we're like saying this, and then we could use this clip. Yeah. But 2027, the creative conversations going on tour. Watch this space. Hello everyone. It is now 6:20. I'm going home. I was going to go to the gym tonight, but I just feel meh. So I'm going to go home and have a bath. The day has went so fast, especially the afternoon. Like Amy started at 2 and I feel like I blinked and then she was finishing at 6. But it's been a productive day. Even though I've had a lot of calls, I have got a lot done. So I am so glad that I got up early this morning, got stuff done. I need to do that more often. I'm just not an early bird. Chris is. So if he just comes in the bedroom every morning, puts the light on, then I'll wake up. But yeah, I'm gonna go and chill tonight and then do it all again tomorrow. Me and Amy have actually put ideas, I can't even speak, time in tomorrow to discuss an idea that came to me on Saturday to expose Greene Creatives to a new audience. So we're going to start planning for that and hopefully launch it in June, because that will be Amy's first month working full time with us. So lots of things going on in my brain. It's just finding the time to get them into place, and that's how it's amazing having Amy and Neve. So yeah, we're going to start thinking about that. I've had quite a lot of messages today. Well, I've had congratulations for the podcast, but also I've had people mention about the next season. And yep, we will be doing a new series. I just need the brain space to like plan a recording date, probably 2 recording dates. I'm not doing any more than 3 episodes in a session. It's a lot. So that is on my list to sort, but I don't know when, but we will get there. So yeah, this is the end of Wednesday. I'll see you all in the morning when it's Thursday. Happy Thursday, everyone. Amy, the angel, has just came in with the coffee. We've also hit 776 downloads on the podcast. So I'm literally just putting a post together for GC to announce it. At Greene Creatives, I have never ever really focused on vanity metrics like the likes that posts get or followers or anything like that. So in this post, I'm trying to make it clear that I'm not focusing on the vanity metric of it, but with a podcast, it's a little bit different. So I've kind of compared it to that is 5 cinema screens full of people listening to our conversations. So it's a lot, and it's more about the message that we're spreading rather than the number. Let's go get these brows done. The shape's actually not too bad, but because my hair's so thick and grows so fast, I always get like a wee monobrow coming on. So I'm off to Kay, our client, to get my brows done. I won't do the full thing.
I mean, you could. It'd be great content for me. Like, not just from that. Why did you hit record?
Because you were doing the next step.
Sorry.
They're just waiting. I'm doing school holidays, so
Funny that I've never like seen this on me like happening.
Oh yeah, to see what it looks
Yeah.
like.
So good. I really do love their brand.
Oh, I love them so much. I really believe in them. And I've been using them from the moment. Like I'm an OG client. Funny.
Because I bought like the full one and I
Don't you
didn't
know
get
me?
to the end of it because I was like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this.
can't wax that bit because of your tears. It's just sliding. It's not perfect. What if it's written on the book of
I feel like the sun always comes out at this time of day. Like,
Fresh new brows. And that is Thursday over and done with. Bye guys, see you in the morning. Good morning everyone. It's now Friday, it is 7 o'clock and I am working from home today. I'm going to do about an hour and a bit of work, and then I've got PT this morning, and then yeah, just working from home today. So I'll see what I can show you. Oh, here he comes. Daz, this isn't your vlog. This is my vlog. Daz. Hi guys. As always, when I'm working from home, I have forgot to vlog. Had a nice day though, because Fern and the women that fostered Taz when he was captured by Cats Protection and had to get like treatment and stuff came to see him, and that's the first time she's seen him since I rescued him. So she saw such a difference in him and it was so cute. That was a nice add to my day. But I am closing off this vlog because me and Chris are about to go to the cinema and we're going to see the drama. It's usually Chris that suggests films that we go to see, but I really want to go and see this one, so I'm getting to choose the film for a change. If you got to this end, thank you so much for supporting the vlogs. When I woke up on Monday, I was like, I don't know if I've got it in me to vlog again, but it is kind of hard thinking to do it all the time, and especially when it's not like we're getting thousands of views or subscribers, but that's not what it's about. And like I say, I'm trying to change them up so that it adds value to people that are watching them. So I hope this has added value, that you could see how I plan my week for me and the girls and how I stay sort of consistent with that throughout the week. So if you have found this beneficial or you think someone else would benefit from it, then please do share and subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for watching, guys.